Be yourself. Don't like it's so much that's already been done, so I understand. I understand. But be yourself. Be creative. Don't expound on other people's ideas and shit. Like if you see somebody and you like, oh damn, they should do this. That'll make that shit go up, go crazy. I feel like people fuck with it. But don't tell them and do it yourself. I feel like that kind of lame. Like you just run off the sauce. Go ahead and this our keep line and then my flavor. My flavor, y'all. Flavor magazine. You hear me?
So a Kibu line.
Our Kibu line.
Our Kibu line.
Yes,
Say that right?
Yeah.
All right. So tell us who you are.
I'm our Kibu line. I'm from Atlanta. I was born in Portland, Oregon though. I moved down to Montgomery when I was 3. Came over to the South Side. Been all around the city.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Where did you get the name Our Kibu line from?
My parents, they gave it to me. That's my name for real.
What's your biological name?
And my name's on my ID.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
It's one of the original names of Africa. You know, land of the black man. On the original, on the first of 7. I mean, I was born when I came out the womb. Public Enemy was playing. They got my name from like the KRS once had said my name in the song. And that's where they got the name from. Hip hop.
So what inspired you to pursue a career in music, and how did you get started?
Really, you know, like I said, I was born in this shit. Like, I always been inspired by music. You know, everybody in the world moved by music in some way. My pops and his brothers, they rap. My mama worked in the radio. She did public relations. She was a publicist in the city, well known. You know what I'm saying? So I got into it early. Like, I was playing around with it, produce. I was 13. I started taking it seriously when I was like 18. I had a different rap name too, Long Hair Shouter.
Long Hair Shouter.
Yeah, that was folk would call, like the girls would call me that. So I just went with that because it was like, it made sense at the time.
You used to dance before you did music?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We did it all. Like, my mama, like, she listened to us, like, whatever me and my brother wanted to do. Like, we saw on TV and shit, like, we went to auditions. Like, it wasn't like no set up shit. Like, we really worked to get that shit.
Where you was dancing at?
We auditioned for the Atlanta Hawks kids dance team. We made it. I did 2 years of that. I auditioned for Debbie Allen. Our parents let us express ourselves, like figure out who we were at a young age.
That's what's up. Is it true that you are one of the original members of B5?
Nah, that's not. That's not true. But I was there when Diddy found them though. Well, he had already found them, but they were like he was about to like, you know, put them in motion, like get them together. Cause we had modeled for Sean John back in 2001. Me and my brother Kadir. So they was on it. Bow Wow was on it. A couple other folks. But yeah, that was a cool experience. I was in like 6th grade.
So back to the music. How do you approach the creative process when writing and recording your music?
You know, I'm gonna be in the moment. Like, I just get in that mode. I'm always like having like different like creative ideas like on my own, like while I'm working and shit. Like shit that just comes to me because I'm always, you know, want to express myself musically. Like that's really like my passion. So just being open to everything. I'm very observant. I'm about growth, you know, personally and as a community. So, you know, I add that to my music as well. And then more fun aspect too, you know, living life, celebratory.
Okay. So besides those two things, who or what influences your style and your sound?
Shit, me. You know what I'm saying? My story.
The vibe.
You know what I'm saying? The vibes for real. Like women, you know, my family. Truth.
Just like your life, what's going on in your circle.
Yeah.
Bet. That's what's up. As an independent artist, what do you feel are your biggest challenges you face in the industry, and how do you overcome them? Keywords on independent artists.
As an independent artist, man, it's tough. Like you gotta invest in yourself. Like so, you gotta be mindful of how you moving. Like what really matters. What's the first investment you making every day? So, you know, them the obstacles Because, you know, you still got to move the same. Like, it's an industry, like, you got that machine.
As an independent artist, what do you consider to be your biggest accomplishment so far, and why would you say it?
I say the small steps you taking as an independent artist, those the biggest successful moments for me. Like when I release, you know,
Just
when
hitting
I
independent
when I
work.
complete, you know, when I execute my ideas and my
Each
plans.
bar.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. You got the little ones got to count.
You know what I'm saying? Cause that would lead us up to that. You know what I'm saying? When we get up there, we're gonna be like, damn, that's what I did.
For sure.
That what took me there.
Social media has become an increasingly important tool for independent artists to reach and connect with fans. How do you use social media to promote your music and engage with your audience?
I really ain't the best person to ask that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but so how do you?
For me, you know, I found what worked for me, like not being on it as much.
Okay.
And then when I do get on there, it's significant. Like people fuck with what I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hit.
Okay.
So it makes sense, but I do realize I need to be more consistent, like on social media. Cause like I'll be outside, but I gotta be more consistent with that. Like, just, you know, bringing everything in life. And, you know what I'm saying?
Full circle, definitely.
Being an independent artist, you know, you working. So you gotta manage everything.
So speaking of being outside and such, live performers are also a critical part of building a fan base and growing your career. How do you approach live shows, and what do you think sets your performances apart from like other artists?
Performing, that always my favorite. That's my favorite part. After everything, like that's what I love to do. I still ain't been on tour. I'm waiting on that. Like that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? The shows I've done, I feel like what set me apart is you getting like everything I felt on stage.
Okay.
All the ideas I have, you know, the more big I get, you know, the more time I got with it. I've shown more. But my first show ever, I had a live band.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I really care about it. Rehearsal, that's another important factor.
Execution.
You know what I'm saying? Put that shit together for real.
Okay, so let's say an artist has never heard of a keyboard. If you could pick one of the tracks for someone who hasn't heard of you to listen to and get a better picture of who you are as an artist, what would it be and why?
Damn. Shit. Start with 1970.
That track 1970?
1970. Yeah, from my one of my first mixtapes back in 2012.
Okay. Why would you say that?
It give you like in the two verses I dropped on there, it give you like a balance of who I am as an artist.
Okay.
And what you expect in my story.
All right. So what do you hope to achieve with your music, both personally and professionally? Are they one and the same? Are they different?
Some things tie hand in hand, one and the same. You know, I wanted to leave a legacy for my family and stuff. Also, personally, like freedom of expression.
Okay.
And professionally, you know, financially.
Definitely got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and respect. You know what I'm saying? So,
does it matter to you to be remembered as one of the greatest of all time, or does it just matter for you to leave a staple in, you know what I'm saying, the imprint right now? Just to know that you did, you know what I'm saying, you had your movement, you had your wave. Like, I'm not gonna say any artist to put him in that boat, but you know what I'm saying, an artist that may just come for that summer, you know what I'm saying, but he made his bread. He on to something else, whatever the case may be. Or do you want to be known as one of them artists, Jay-Z's, the Lil Wayne's, the Eminem's, you know, one of them
in
artists
music,
top 10?
In music, yeah, I'll be remembered as one of
So you want to be remembered as
one of the great ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And
other things.
About that bag though.
Hey, that bag can lead to other things. You know, lead to other avenues. You know what I'm saying? But music is my first love. You know what I'm saying? So
respect. Tying all that in together, how do you measure success as an independent artist, or just as an artist in general?
Like I said earlier, you know, executing my plans, seeing it come to fruition, everything I think about.
Just completing the plan, no matter if it went right or wrong, just completion.
Cause it's growth at the end of the day. Cause I'm, you know, living to be better.
Gotta respect that. How do you balance the demands of your music career with your personal life, and what practices do you maintain your mental and emotional well-being?
It's been tough over the years. Life shit get involved because it's all life. I'm creating. So when you dealing with, not even dealing. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. When you living with other people, you know what I'm saying. You go through things.
Oh, okay. Relationship type deals, or just
In every aspect.
just people,
Personal, people,
just living with somebody, another body.
humans. We all living together and like having to manage and deal with all that and personal loss and shit.
Can you talk about any upcoming projects you have in the works and what fans can expect from your music in the future?
Beyonce dropping soon. I'll keep a line on Beyonce instrumentals. Going crazy.
The Beehive.
Beyonce
Beyonce. Okay.
mixtape dropping soon.
What advice would you have for any up and coming independent artists who are trying to make a name for themselves in the music industry today?
Be yourself. Don't like it's so much that's already been done, so I understand. But be yourself. Be creative. Don't expound on other people's ideas and shit. Like if you see somebody and you like, oh damn, they should do this, that'll make they shit go up or go crazy. I feel like people fuck with it. But don't tell them and do it yourself. I feel like that kind of lame.
Alright.
Like you just running off with sauce.
Question.
How you running off with flavor? Like, come on now. Like you got some flavor for me, but you're not sharing it. Damn. Alright. Beyonce coming out real soon. He talking about, you know what I'm saying? And I got a little more song for y'all. It's on the way. We're changing color soon, but it ain't time for that yet. It's still the red season. But follow me on Alkeebaline, ALKBLN on Instagram, Facebook, all that. YouTube, my whole name, Alkeebaline. You know what I'm saying? It's Atlanta Red. What is your flavor? Cause it's mine. It's my flavor.
Damn, Lord, this is what I've been
Hey,
praying
Tom.
for.
I got VVS's busting